and I'm smoking on platinum. Got my eye on the prize so I don't do distractions. I'm coming back.
Yo, what it do? It's your boys Juice and Lil. We back here with another episode for y'all. Got a new week, so you know we gotta bring you the basketball talks. Yes, sir. Now you already know. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about for sure. And we got some good ones for you this week. Well, if there's no breaking news that happens. But other than that, today we're going to be talking about Stephan Curry. I'm not going to say a little bit too much. Jalen, I'm gonna go ahead and let you finish it off. Let's get into it.
Okay. Yep. Well, you said talk about Steph Curry today, and past 10 games, he's averaging almost 39 points, shooting really good, 50%, over 40% from three. Those are crazy Curry numbers. People seen it before. He's actually tied with Michael Jordan right now for 10 straight games of 30 plus points in a row. So hopefully I think he'll get 11 straight games. I don't know who they play next actually, but I still think he'll get 11 straight games. But that brings us into an interesting question we have, which is when will Steph Curry become the GOAT at point guard? The point guard position is changing a lot over time. So today we're going to talk about that position. We got Juice. Let me hear some thoughts about the GOAT at point guard.
Steph Curry is already the greatest point guard of all time. He solidified it. He solidified it this year. We knew that he was going to get it at some point in his career, but this year it made him the greatest point guard of all time, for sure. Magic Johnson was obviously the best, and we're not knocking him off his success, but he walked in with Kareem and them. So he had some showtime with him. Right now, this season, he's averaging the best points he's ever had, and he's only averaging 1% lower than what he did his unanimous MVP season. That's tough. With this team that he got, with Kelly Oubre as his best option, not Kelly Oubre, as Andrew, I don't know who the second scoring option is on that team. I don't know. I have no idea. Draymond is in and out the lineup, and is James Wiseman. He's supposed to be great. He was a top 3 pick. He's in and out the lineup this year. Steph himself was in and out the lineup this year. Yeah, he just had surgery. So the Warriors without Stephen Curry are 1-6. Now it might not be that's pretty bad. That's pretty horrendous if you ask me. But the way that they lose is historically bad. Like, it's really bad. Like, they look like a JV team. If that, they look like a middle school team out there without Steph and Draymond out there. Steph should be, I don't care about team success. Because the only reason this Warriors team is relevant is because of him. And I think that they can make an 8th seed. If he makes an 8th seed, Steph should be top 3 in MVP talks. In my opinion, he should be over Luka. He should be over Dame. He should be over Giannis. Top 3 should be Steph, Jokic, and Embiid. Not in that order, just those top 3. As of right now, Stephen Curry this year has solidified himself as the greatest point guard of all time, because he's doing all of this without help in the West, dragging them in the play or dragging them like in the play-in tournament. He's doing all that. So I honestly think that he's the greatest point guard of all time. Now, I honestly think that. So wait till Clay come back. When Clay comes back, I think that they're not back to the finals, but it's not sweet anymore. It's not sweet anymore. Mind you, Steph is scoring a lot of points efficiently. He's not shooting the ball bad at all. Like, he dropped 47 last night, which they shouldn't have lost that game. Not last night, the other night. He dropped 47 the other night on 27 shots taken. 11 for 19 from three, just broke the record. I think he has him alone this week has 36 threes.
Yeah. Last week.
Well, last week. Him alone last week got 36 threes, and he has 56 threes in a month by himself. Most teams don't even have that. That's insane, bro. Like, if he's not the greatest point guard of all time right now, then I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. You got interesting points. It's tough because I like Steph. Now, I'll say one thing. I'll say a couple things about Steph. You know, he will be on the Mount Rushmore for game changers, in my opinion. I'll say the people who changed the game on the Mount Rushmore. I would say Jordan, Bron, Curry, and either Bill or Kareem. I'm stuck on one of those two. But I feel like he'll be on that Mount Rushmore because of just the way he's changed the game. I'll say one thing. This is an interesting take in my opinion, but I think Curry is the greatest force of all time. Now you may be asking, what do you mean by the greatest force? We have Shaq, who's the greatest, well, the most dominant ever.
Dominant, right?
So force, if you go by dictionary, it's strength or energy as an attribute of physical or movement. So when Curry's on the court, his force and energy attraction is so great that you have to play him and stretch your whole defensive game plan out as soon as he catches the ball past half court. Or maybe even full court press him. There's no other NBA player you really have to do that to. Besides Dame, who's coming close, but Dame doesn't shoot like how Curry does because Curry's, like I said, the force, his nature and energy of physical action. He's moving without the ball to get open as well. Dame doesn't really move without the ball. He probably hands it to CJ and just lets him go to work or Carmelo.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's the greatest force of all time. Now, there's a whole video I watched on it. It was a story time video. You can look it up on YouTube. But I think he's the greatest force to ever play the game right now. But the number one point guard position, I can't give him the greatest yet. He doesn't have the accolades, in my opinion. Right now, yes, when his career is done, he'll probably have almost every 3-point record, which would probably be crazy. And it'll be like not even close. It'll be like blown out the water. And he's also a very efficient player. He's like one of them dudes who's going to be in the 50, 40, 90 clubs with 50 field goal percentage, shooting 40% above three in his career, 90% from the free throw line. So that is a plus on his efficiency. He's always been an efficient player. But at the greatest point guard, like being great, it's got to be Magic. He also came into the league and changed the game in the 80s. They just got done with the drug cocaine era, trying to clean it up. The NBA needed to clean that up. So they bought it. Well, they didn't bring in, but Magic and Bird came in. Same draft class, that robbery. Also, you could have the stipulation of black versus white. You had Magic playing for Showtime Lakers. And then you had the Celtics, blue-collared in Massachusetts, very good organization. Just two players who wanted to win. And Magic, throughout his 13-year career, averaged 19, 11 assists, 7 boards. Yeah, 6'9", point guard. There was none like that really back then. I think the closest to a point guard you could make a case was Scotty sometimes. bringing the ball up. Dennis Johnson, he was 6'5", played on the Celtics, but there was no really physical freak. Now Magic had some weakness in his game, of course. Doesn't shoot like Curry, doesn't move off the ball like Curry, but I'll give Magic better physical attributes, better passer, better floor general, can lead better. You saw him win Rookie of the Year. Well, not Rookie of the Year. He won. Well, no, not Rookie of the Year. He won Finals MVP his rookie season after Kareem went down with an injury, and they had to win Game 6 in the NBA Finals against the Sixers team. It wasn't a bad Sixers team. I think they had Dr. J at the time and Chocolate Thunder. Rest in peace, him. And he finished the game with 42 points, 15 rebounds, and 9 assists as a rookie.
While playing center.
Yeah, while playing center. I don't think no rookie player can do that ever in today's era. Just because, talent is different as well and circumstances for teams. But Magic, his accolades, 12-time All-Star, 2-time Steel Champ, 5-time NBA Champ, 3 times Final MVP, 3 times MVP, 10-time All-NBA. He got all the accolades over Curry right now. If Curry can get, I'll say this though, if Curry can get a ring, I feel like he can get one more ring. And if he gets one Finals MVP, that'll make the conversation really interesting. But right now, Magic has all the accolades above Curry. But I can see why people could say Curry is the greatest point guard to ever play because of the law. Like I said, I think he's the greatest force to ever exist. And, yeah, I still got Magic 1 right now. I got to wait till Curry's career is over. Just like LeBron. LeBron could be the GOAT too. So I got to wait till those two players' careers over. And then it's hard to call someone the GOAT, honestly, in my opinion, when they're still playing.
Can LeBron be the GOAT or a GOAT? Because he's a GOAT. But can he be the GOAT? I don't know. That's a story for another time, though, y'all. But thank you guys for watching this video. We're going to link that video that Jalen brought up earlier. We're going to put that down in the description if y'all want to go watch that. But next up, we're going to talk about maybe, who knows, we might have our own little special episode for y'all.
Clutchest player of all time.
Yeah, we might have to do that for y'all. But until then, it's your boys Juice and Lou, and we out of here. Peace.
Yo, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, turn post notifications on so you know when we post next. All right, peace.